The battle awaits us, soldiers. Ready your defenses. Out with it?
Yes, sir.
You have your orders. Those spineless traitors are fools to challenge the might of the Chosen. Make it quick. Back to your post. Get moving, recruit. We are at war.
You look oddly hale. More orders? What now? Summon Mortanis? In this drought? Preposterous! You there! Tell the Baron to scrounge up some anima if he wants his bone god.
Strike harder! Show no mercy!
For the Chosen!
Listen up! You lose, you hold metal to the forge! Now fight!
Stand strong. New orders! to strike! Point me at my foe!
Maldraxxus will be ours!
Ready to strike. I will know your secrets.
None can best me!
Maldraxxus will be ours!
Reporting for duty. You will not compromise my position!
Give me something to fight!
Maldraxxus will be ours!
Speak, soldier. You have your orders. Good work, soldier. Inform Draco that we stand ready to fight.
Blood and thunder. Only the strong survive. Strength Primus left the stone as a challenge. Reach it and prove your might.
Hey, London or Lorden. I wrote. I am dyslexic. London. Thank you so much for stopping by on my stream, man. Yeah, and thank you for the wish. May it be so. I'm really having a blast with the PC, and I went all out, at least with the CPU, because I also do video editing. You know, otherwise let's say I would have been able to video edit with the 10400F perfectly without any problems also, and you can do that. But indeed, I wanted to do a YOLO build, you know. And that's why I chose I choose this high-end top tier components. Yeah, thank you. I've opened the mic. I can easily turn it on and off. But right now there are so many, let's say, good deals on the Intel based PCs or components that you don't have to be rich or far from it, you know, to have an incredible computer. So just like a week ago, there was even in my country a deal for the motherboard for that ASUS B460 TUF. It was amazing, man. I mean, it was something like 90 euros. So for my country, that was really low. And it was like that just for one day, and then it came back up to like 130, 140 euros. The case, you don't have to buy a Cooler Master H500M. You can buy the Cooler Master, but the version that is half the price. I forgot how it is. It's again the same two fans of 200 millimeters in front, but you can only put one 200 millimeter fan on top. But I don't have any on top anyway, and it's a smaller version. You know, it's it has the front in the same way, and you will not notice any let's say major temperatures improvement. There will be some in a few Celsius, but the overall system will be cool and quiet also. In the CPU fan, in that case you can use my CPU fan, but it will be expensive. But even so, if you want to save some money there, again, you don't have to buy this black version of Noctua, you know. The cream and dark brown version is with 25 euros less in my country. Just the simple fact that it's a different color, the same model. Not to mention, if you downgrade just a bit, again you can buy an incredible Noctua CPU fan for half the price I paid on this chromax.Black one. The RAM, as I told you, is dirt cheap now. The SSDs from Samsung, again, there are new versions available. The older ones are on sale also. So it's really a perfect time to build a new PC. Of course, as long as you don't want an RTX 3000 GPU, that's it. The power supply, I would buy only Corsair, gold rated. It's the one that I have, it's amazing, so yeah. You don't have to buy a 1000 watt power supply. And yeah, the tricky part would be with the GPU. Yeah, it's just BS, man. You can imagine they do this in order to they want to keep high the prices, you know, and when you want to have a product priced high, you you fake the small availability of it. It's just like in the case of diamonds, you know. There are plenty of those rocks in the world, but they say they are very rare and therefore the high price. Yeah, I don't know in your country, so what is the situation, but here in my country right now, again, it's very nice to purchase the 2000 series at the moment because they are on sale also. The 3000 on the other side, yeah, they are, if they are available, they are not worth buying. I understand. Whatever you do, so in that case, have patience and don't buy a 1000 series GPU now because it's a waste of money. So you should be focusing on getting at least a 2000 series GPU. If not, again, a 3000 series but less expensive, the 3060 or 3060 Ti would be a nice touch. That is available in my country, and let's say at somehow more affordable prices, but again, you will have to pay something. No, so for me, no AMD, no Radeon ever again. It's just the way it is. If you want to sleep well at night without any blue screens, stay away from Red Team. I'm sorry, this is my opinion after testing both Radeon GPUs in the past and the AMD Ryzen 3600. I think you know how that ended up in heat and flames eventually. So no, that's why I say you will get a better deal if you have patience and wait, because you know this wasn't my first build, so it's not my first computer. Out of the box, I started with a i9-10900K. It took me a long time to get here, but if you have patience and if you buy each component, even if you don't use it right away, because I stood with these components from my present PC for months in a row, waiting to have them all. In my case, it was because the motherboards were not available at the price I wanted, the ROG Strix one. But otherwise, again, if you have patience and you're determined, you can achieve any goal. Even with little money, It's just important to spend it wisely on the correct parts. Now, if you cheap out, you'll end up spending more in the end. That's what I've learned. Let's see how can I reach the flight point here, because I see there are a couple of them and I didn't get to them to them, so I have to ride a bit my mount, and then I'll come back to speak here with that NPC. Yes, and regarding the game, I really enjoy it, especially now when I'm halfway to level 60. I'm getting there. But I still have a long way to go here also. I just hope I'll be able to stream constantly. That's all. Yes, I've managed to sell them on a website here in my country, similar to eBay. You know, it's a local site. No, I sold both of them, and the people that bought them didn't have anything against them. So they didn't contacted me again to say that they don't work, or at least the CPU was all fine. So, and the motherboard had that oil spots from the overheated MOSFET on the back. But apparently, maybe it was, I don't know, the issue with the overheating, maybe from my Chinese case back then, the Red Dragon one, or maybe, who knows, the power supply from Thermaltake. But anyway, the system was so hot I could have melt chocolate and fry eggs on it. I just don't want to ever look back again on that time. So I managed to sell the CPU. I bought it in euros, or let's say in dollars, in US dollars. Initially, I think I paid on it something like 200, about 230 bucks, US bucks. In my country, again, all the components are more expensive. And then I sold it at $50 loss, something like that. So yeah, I managed to get like, how was it, 180, 190 US dollars for the CPU. And the motherboard, I sold it with something like shy over 100 bucks. Oh man, yeah. Well, you know, it's no big deal. It's no problem, as long as you don't put, like me, an RTX 2070 Super with it, it's no problem. It will do the job flawlessly, you know. But trust me, you really need to have I hope you have a very good airflow case, or you will have one. So it's mandatory to have one with a mesh, full mesh in front, and the top exhaust also. So that's what you have to look for. Don't look for the way it is, the looks, you know, the RGB, the glass panels. No, you need to look for the mesh. And in the past I thought it didn't matter. Oh man, it matters immensely. And this will also make your system not only cooler but also quieter. You know, the CPU fan will not spin so much. The GPU again, the power supply again, it'll be a lot quieter, and for me it matters really a lot. So that's what you have to look for. There are plenty of cheap cases, really good deals in that area, in that aspect. Full mesh in front and at least one top exhaust fan of 140 millimeters aside from the back one. Also, yeah, it depends on what GPU you pair with it. If you will put an i5, even an i7, from Intel, it's no problem. The GPU will matter the most, you know. So with that, if you, let's say, sticking the RTX 2060 or RTX 3060 Ti, you shouldn't have any problems. But that would be about it. Above that, I would not go. You know, because they say it has 650 watts on the main sticker, but the reality is different. Unfortunately, with thermal take, this is the truth. That's why I say it's not well to cheap out on, and the PSU, the power supply, it's really a very important component. So it's really important. But it will do the job, don't worry. So don't stress about it. Again, if you don't want to go above 3060 Ti, it's no big of a deal. So that's about it. Other than that, I don't have to say anything else, you know, regarding this these components. Try as much as possible to buy high quality brands, because they also have affordable components. So for the CPU, Intel; for the motherboard, ASUS; for the RAM, Corsair. I would say Corsair. The only reason I am still using the G-Skill is because it works and it's from the other system. Otherwise, I would have went for Corsair Vengeance for sure. The SSD, M.2 SSD, Samsung. For the GPU, again, ASUS or MSI, let's say only in the GPU line, but again, I would stick only with ASUS. They are really the best of the best. And if I will upgrade my GPU again, it will be an ASUS ROG Strix for sure. And the power supply, as I told you, Corsair would be number one. You can buy Seasonic also if you want, but I still think that Corsair is better. At least the one that I purchased. So it's titanium rated. It's really awesome. But if you want to spend in the cheap side, yeah, Seasonic would have been a good choice in that area. And the case, as long as it has mesh in front and top exhaust, it's all fine. Okay. Oh, I forgot to apply poisons. Okay, let's see. Hey, well played. Welcome back, man. I've made the account. I created it, and it has their button that says redeem your rewards or something like that. I didn't click it yet. Hello, Goguman. Welcome. Holy cow. So now I'm waiting for further instructions. But yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna give you that skin or whatever. Six followers on my stream. Oh, and I'm really honored. Thank you so much to you all for coming to my stream. Let's take this flight point up here also. Very nice. yeah, Lord, and I. Yes. I mean, it is really joyful to see it like this, because when I came back to the streams, nobody was here. I was like, man, am I ever gonna come back to the same follower situations before? Stein, welcome, man. Out of respect for the international followers, please talk in English. And yeah, thank you. It's a dream build come true, man. It's really awesome. So these shoulders are 102, 1, 4, and a 108 belt. Yep. So I knew I had an upgrade. Let's save it. And now I'm at 109 item level from 107. So it's pretty nice. Well, it's a really good setup. You don't have to stress it, as long as you don't crank the settings to the max in every game, you know? Because look here, in 4K, right now I'm playing 4K max 10 settings, but even with my setup in 4K I can have problems. But if you play well, for instance, in quality 7, which are the old Ultra, you will have a blast with your PC. So don't worry. Your system can kick some punch still. It would be nice if you would be able to upgrade the RAM to 16 gigabytes. I am pretty sure you'll see a small improvement there, because right now 8 gigabytes is it's a bit near the edge, you know. You push it to the max. If you go 16 gigabytes, so do you have a single stick of 8 gigabytes or in a dual channel 2 times 4 gigabytes? In WoW, that PC would own, then it's perfect. So you just have to buy another 8 gigabyte RAM stick. Make sure it's the same manufacturer, the same brand, the exact same code model. So it has to be identical in specs. Everything. And in that case, I'm sure you'll see an improvement there. Your CPU will run even better then. Do you have an SSD or a hard drive? Okay, it's all good. Again, if you can buy an SSD for your games also, it would be really nice. In WoW, at least, the SSD makes a ton of difference. In FPS, in loading times, in everything. WoW loves SSDs. So you basically have an SSD just for the Windows, for the operating system, and you have room there for something else, but not so much, you know. In these days you cannot put WoW on it also without being without fully occupying it. So that's about it. You just need an SSD, 500 gigabyte one. It's really cheap, but make it Samsung. Even 1 terabyte. Okay, you know best then. I am a noob in that video editing software, I suppose. But you have a very still a good computer for today. You just don't have to crank the video settings to the max, that's all. "12 blood tasks, skull." Okay, so I have to kill these. Yeah, it's because of the RAM. You know, I'll bet you when you upgrade your RAM, you'll see a lower CPU load, because it will work faster, having a faster mount like the RAM. And I think in video editing, the dual channel matters a lot more than in gaming. Once you tell me what I have to do, I'll do it, and you'll get your skin. Oh man, I'm such a knob. So I have to use this item. Still good. I keep forgetting chopping their skulls off. $108. Still very good. $48 stamina. I think I like it more than this every 2 minutes to have to click on it. 26 agility, 33 critical strike all the time. But yeah, it has stamina and Yeah. And let's use it further on. It seems like I'm still in combat.
fight than talk. May your foes perish. Who stitched you together?
You would make quite the suitable vessel.
I'll lend you an ear. They'll pay for underestimating me.
Everything is negotiable.
Looking for a fight?
The cycle has brought you to me.
Everyone has to start somewhere, right?
I can't attack that.
The air was once rich with anima, like it was dust.
The air was once rich with anima. Again, dust.
Need something? I've got glory to earn.
May I tempt you with my words? Remember, everything has value. but only the finest.
Got a plan?
Oh man, very nice. Oh.
blasted from the twisting nether, a lord of the pit, turned glorified pit fighter. Devastation awaits all who oppose Asmongold! Give me something to fight. The battlefield awaits.
Very nice.
good. Ah, can't you see I'm busy? Is that? It can't be. So this was the cause of all that commotion. A blade and a message from the Primus himself. Whatever his reason, a blade's no good without a hilt. Time to get to work. Speak up. If I made it, you could trust it. Good soldiers need good blades.
Okay guys, I'm gonna take another break. Thank you once more for stopping by on this stream also, and in case I'll come back a bit later to the evening, it will be my honor and pleasure to see you then. Until then, I wish you all the best, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.